Hi, ho, kids. How you doing, my Jin? How are you doing? Are you doing good, Mr. Jin? Are you doing good? I'm doing fine. So, sorry for my brief absence. I'm still on vacation. I'm still on vacation. I put in a lot of work, so I deserve a break. I don't know if you've noticed, but since I haven't been around, there's not a lot of activity that's been going on. I don't know if you noticed that. Um, been out for a couple of days, now for a week, and there's not a lot of things going on. There's some things going on, but we can't really talk about that here on YouTube, so we're not gonna talk about that. But we all know what we're talking about, the passport, the passport. Okay, so there's that going on, but like I said before, oh, and you're listening to Lucifer here, um, and I had to do a couple of things. I had to go do a couple of things here and there. So I'm back now. I'm back now. That's why I hope for the guys, for the people that are in the know, for the people that are being victimized, in any case, by these spiritual entities. I hope you enjoyed Asmodus's presence in the last couple of days. I think he made a very big entrance on the scene, if you don't mind me saying. To some people, here's some other things, but like I said before, Asmodus is a very militant mindset kind of person. So, he's very, I wouldn't say he has a flair for the dramatic, but he does make quite an entrance. So, I don't know if you guys noticed from your part. I think you have, because there's a lot of people that feel a little bit more confident now, which is a good thing. I'm not saying that as a bad thing. There's good people that are feeling confident. And, I think some people were second guessing themselves. And I think Asmodus kind of solved that problem now, hasn't he? So, what's going on right now? I want to talk about something because everything is repetition, right? In heaven, it's all about repetition. So let's repeat ourselves. So, I've been checking out the YouTube timeline. The YouTube timeline is talking about why people don't appreciate you. The reason why people don't appreciate you, which I have talked about many times before, but we're going to talk about it again. The reason why people don't appreciate you is because you're a jinn. The reason why people don't appreciate you is because you're a genie. You grant wishes. You create miracles like you're eating a bowl of cereal. That's reason enough for people to be jealous of you, if you don't mind me saying. But let's be real for a second. Like let's pump our brakes. Let's pump our brakes for 2 seconds, all right? And let's come into realization, all right? You make shit happen with barely any effort, right? You just breathe and some magical shit happens. That's reason enough for people to be jealous, okay? Okay, I'm not excusing these people for act like the way they act. I'm not excusing them. Like I said before, you are not forgiven. But still, you gotta understand where the dudes be coming from. These people can't do what we do. And they could, but they don't feel like doing the work. So it's easier just to be jealous of you, man. Why? Because I don't have to do anything. All I have to do is just be jealous. I don't need to read a book to be jealous. I don't need to meditate to be jealous. I don't need to, you know, think, right? I don't need to use my brain to be jealous. I can just be jealous. You know, it doesn't take a lot of effort. You know, it's not a, you know, it's not rocket science. The thing is that you don't understand. Give me a second here. The thing that you don't want to understand is that simple notion that it's easy. It's way easier. I mean, why waste my goddamn time reading a book, waste my goddamn time hanging around with people, doing research, practicing this mindset, doing all kinds of shit. I don't need to do that. All I need to do is be jealous of you. Period. And there's already 15 motherfuckers already jealous of you, so I might as well go join them 15 dudes that is jealous of you, and we can all be jealous of you. It's easier. Look, man, a lot of people are cowards. Okay? A lot of people, they're not born cowards, but life made them, turn them into cowards. Right? A lot of people, you would be fucking surprised how much people are actually cowards. You would be amazed by the amount of cowardism living inside of people. You would be amazed by it. You would be baffled. Like, if you really knew, you'd be like, oh, snap. You know what I mean? I did not see that one coming. So, but I'm not here to call people cowards. All I'm here to explain to you that people don't want to give you your just due because you're better than them. You're cooler than them. You have more charisma. You have more heart. You have more strength. Physically, mentally, emotionally. You're perfect. You're a perfect being. You don't need God to tell you what to do. You don't need nothing. You're perfect. That's why, you know, most people need something to believe in. They don't have the Codex Gigas encoded into their veins. They don't have the Codex of life encoded into their DNA. I mean, they do. Everybody has it. But it takes time for you to achieve that level, right? So people don't want to accept you. People want to accept you. It's not that they don't want to accept you. They want to accept. People won't have a choice but to accept you. And they already know that, because they can't live without you. All right? As much as they're bullshitters and they're acting like bullshit, they can't live without you, man. Like, their life fucking sucks if you're not around, bro. Like, you're a source of amusement. You're a source of inspiration. You're a source of the new, everything that's new. You're a source of critical thinking. You're a source of expansion. You know, you're not just expanding. You actually cause in expansion in other people. Somebody like me, I do it on purpose. I like to expand people's horizons. I like to expand people's minds, because I know how much, if you read history and you understand that for the past millennia, the past 2 or 3 millennia, we have not evolved mentally all that much. So compared to the things we knew 6,000 years ago in the time of Jesus and right? And before that, right? In the time of spirituality, a lot of that in the last 2,000 years, 3,000, in the last 2,000 years, we dropped all that shit, right? We dropped all these things, all these knowledge, and we started being more technological, right? We started being more industrial, and our industrialism brought us to a technological era. So all that spirituality kind of went out the window. You know, I felt a breeze there. That was weird. All that technological, all that spirituality kind of went out the window, but now it's coming back. You know, so somebody like me or somebody like me is not new, but it feels like it's new because for some people, most people that only know the Matrix as it is and are just starting to wake up, they didn't they don't take into account that the time that we're living right now is how we used to live 10,000 years ago. So there's nothing new about this. I'm actually pretty fucking old. I'm like 500 years old or something. Probably more than that. I don't even know. You know, I'm very not new here. Like I'm the last person to be called new here. Like I'm not new to this. But so somebody like me, if people love me, you know, people adore me a lot. You know, that doesn't mean I'm not surrounded by cowards. There's cowards that live around my way too. You know, there was a coward just this week. You know, he was talking a whole bunch of nonsense. He almost got shot. You know, and you know, for talking all kinds of nonsense. And you know, so there's cowards, and there was like 5-6 of them, like, you know, all cowards, a gang of cowards hanging together, acting like cowards. You know, so I'm not immune to cowardism. Everybody is prone to live near cowards. You know, and I keep emphasizing on the word coward because it does take a coward to gang up on somebody. You know, it does take a coward to gang up with somebody. Now, with that said, I can't say that I've never done that before. You know, and you know, not that I do feel bad. You know, that was in my past life. You know, and I do feel bad about it. You know, but I came a long way from doing cowardice acts. You know, and I came a long fucking way from doing cowardice acts, you know. But you have to be a coward to gang up on somebody like that. Especially like that, because at least me, when I used to gang up on people, it ended in violence. You know, these people, they don't gang up on you to hurt you. They gang up on you to damage your brain. They're trying to brainwash you, which is a horrific crime. I'm not gonna spend my time trying to brainwash somebody. If I gang up on you, it's probably to steal your money, steal your weed, or some shit like that, right? So I'm not gonna gang up on you to try to instill fear in you. Like, I don't give a shit if you come back to, you know, if you come back at me after, you know, it's whatever. You know, you're in your total rights, right? But one thing I'm not gonna do is I'm not gonna gang up on you once and then stick around you and, you know, rotate around you and try to instill fear in you and blah 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 blah. Nah, the thing is done. The thing is done. The guy still lives here. Still lives here. He doesn't live here. Doesn't live here. Like, that's it. You know, there's no, who cares? You know, so it takes an insane amount of cowardism for these people to act the way they act, right? Because this sort of cowardism is actually an underlying laziness. It's actually an underlying laziness. It's actually an underlying, you know, fear of the unknown. So all that cowardism is actually insecurities that the person has, because those people doing this to you don't know who they are, and they don't care who they are. They don't want to know who they are. They live in fear. They are slaves to the government. They're slaves to cult leaders. They're slaves to society, right? They cannot free their minds. They will forever be stuck in the matrix. These people, some of these people, not all of these people, but some of these people, and the ones that I'm talking about know exactly who I'm talking about, right? Because if your mind is opening, your mind is opening. So if your mind is opening, if you're listening to me and you're a Matrix kind of guy, but your mind is opening due to the fact that you're listening to this video, right? You're on the right path. But there's some people that it doesn't matter how much truth they know. It doesn't matter how much facts you bring to their face, It doesn't matter what happens. They will never fucking change because they're fucking cowards. That's the reason why people treat you the way they treat you, because they are afraid of themselves. They're afraid of their own shadow. These people cannot sit in the dark alone. They will shit their pants, right? So the reason why people don't like you is because you're too cool for school. The reason why people allegedly don't like you, because it's not totally true that people don't like you. That's not true, man. There's a lot of people that might like you, but we're in a war right now. So they don't have time to, they should take the time to be friendly with you, because the war actually starts with you. You're the main character of this war and not them, you know? So, but the thing is, it's so scary. Whatever's going on right now is so scary that even though people do know that you're like the main guy of this story, the main hero of this story, they're still not gonna want to talk to you that much, because they don't understand what the fuck is going on, right? So they don't want to get into a situation that's beyond their control, right? Some of these people got kids, some of these people got this, some of this, that. Some people want you, me personally, there's a lot of cowards that think they want to fight me. You don't want to fight me. You don't want to fight me. I don't care. If you want to fight me, let's go. Let's do this right now. I will fucking beat the bricks off of you. Right? Let's fucking go. Let's do it right the fuck now. Right now. I got no problem. Because that's the thing though. Like, people underestimate people that are not like, I'm not super beefed. I'm not jacked up, bro. But I've been fighting since I was a kid. Stop asking me to fight and fight me. Like, cause you see, the problem is, you see, that's where you know you're a dork. That's where you know you're a dork, right? And you're a nerd and you're a doofus. Because if you see a street guy like me, I'm still a street guy, right? You know I'm a street guy. If you see a street guy like me, you don't, the correct way of thinking with a street guy is not to think that he's gonna bitch out of a situation. That's not how street people are. That doesn't make any sense. Most people think that, some doofuses and dorks out there think that if they talk about fighting all the time, the person is gonna back down from the fight, right? And most people would. Most people would, but a street guy, it doesn't matter if it's a Zen master, a Buddhist, a fucking cleric in a church, goddamn fucking Satanist, whatever the fuck you want to call it, Luciferian, you know, Donald Trump activist, it doesn't matter. He's a street dude. A street dude will always fight you. If you want to fight, I will fucking fight you, bro. Don't ask, just do it. I will fight you. I never back down from a fight. I have never in my entire life backed down from a fight. I fought in jails multiple times. I've fought in the street, in the middle of the street, multiple times, in bars, neighborhoods, houses. I do not give two fucks. Right? But the thing is, since I'm a spiritual kind of cat, you think that talking about fighting intimidates me. Or you think you're gonna look strong if you talk about fighting. I will bite your face off. I will tear the skin off of your face. You know what I mean, bro? Like, get the fuck out of here. You know, but seriously, if you want to fight, don't talk about fighting, just do it. Just fucking do it. I don't care. It's not me that you're bartering with the fights. You know, I have a scar here. It's disgusting. It's always spewing out pus. You know, so it's kind of smelly. So girls, don't lick my face, by the way, because it's disgusting. Like ever so often, from time to time, it spews out pus, right? Because of the scar. Like it's totally healed, but for some fucking reason, it's like kind of infected. It's kind of like, it's just this part. It's just this part. Like the rest of my face doesn't do that, but there's always pus growing out of this area right here because of a scar I got when I was fighting years ago. And that happened years ago. But it's disgusting. It's like the most disgusting thing ever. It smells. It's disgusting. It's just nasty. It's nasty shit. So, but I'm just saying, like, somebody a doofus and a dork, like a lot of these fucking people are, they don't know that kind of shit. You know, I see people using razors to you know, mark their eyebrows. My eyebrow is cut for real. Like, that shit's for real. It's not, you know, you know what I mean? It's not a, you know, it's not a razor. It's cut for real, bro. It's not a joke. You know, it was a fucking door. I got a door slammed in my face, man. I could see my fucking skull through my, it was disgusting. I could see my skull, bro. I could legit see my skull. And it didn't even bother me. I didn't even care. I was, you know, I don't know if it's the adrenaline or something, but I barely cared, you know. I had to get some stitches and all kinds of shit. It was fucking amazing, you know. So all I'm saying is, it makes sense. Just listen. All I'm saying is, a lot of people want to try and intimidate you. They try to intimidate you because they're losers. They try to intimidate you because they don't have anything. They don't have a soul. They don't have any knowledge. They don't have any divine knowledge. They are not connected to any Akashic records. They can't, you know, snap their fingers and make things happen. They can't do none of that shit. But the sad part about me is, usually for some people, fighting would be the thing that would make you come on top, right? Not in my case. With me, there's nothing. Like, if you are in despair, stay in despair, because fighting is not your forte. I mean, there was two dudes. Look, okay? There's some people saying, like, the Illuminati, these guys are demons, they got superhuman strength, their eyes turn black. Listen to this motherfucking story real quick, right? With these fucking black eye bullshit. No offense. I don't mean to diss you or nothing, but to me, it's black eye bullshit, because I've never seen any of these motherfuckers with any form of they don't even have human strength. You know what I mean? Forget superhuman. They don't even have human strength. Like I said, I'm not a big dude, right? The other day, right in front of my house, okay? Not too long ago, this was recent, a couple months ago, right? These two dudes, they gang up on me. You know, I was outside chilling, you know, looking around, you know, whatever, taking smoke. So this guy comes up to me, starts saying, you know, pulls up in the white car, starts saying that's his house. What are you doing in front of my house? I don't motherfucking know, you know. So this guy, you know, I already knew I was gonna smack the shit out of him. You know, to me, I was like, this guy is crazy. He better get the fuck, you know, he better get. Anyway, so this guy, you in front of my house and blah, blah, blah. You live here? I mean, yeah, I live here, man. This guy, yeah, I'm like, yeah, I live here. You want to see? Come with me. Come with me, man. Let's see. And the stupid idiot actually came with me. That's the worst fucking part. This fucking dumbass actually was he was coming with me. So, first of all, by the way, if somebody asks you to come with you at his house after you done talking some shit, don't fucking follow him to his fucking house, you fucking moron. You goddamn idiot. What kind of fucking dumbass are you? Anyway, so his friend pulls up. And he's He pulls up with a fucking retractable bar and shit. He got a retractable bar, bro. A retractable bar, man. So he pulls up, he comes out the fucking car, man. He starts talking in my fucking ear, bro. Like major goddamn fucking disrespect. Mind you, I'm a goddamn Lucifer, man. This fucking guy starts talking in my ear, and he said the worst fucking thing ever, right? Because there's certain ways, like when you're in the street, you know the lingo, right? And you know the accents, and you know what the accents means when they say certain things. So I'm like, so this guy is talking to me like I'm a little boy. So this motherfucker's talking to me like I'm a little boy. So I punched this guy in the motherfucking chest, bro. I punched him right in the fucking chest. Right in the fucking chest. It's 2 against 1. 2 against 1. This motherfucker, the guy with the retractable bar, I punched him in the chest. This bitch ass nigga, you know what he did? You want to know what he did? He went back to his fucking car. He retracted, because it was extended. He retracted the bar and he went back to his car and he drove the fuck off with his friend. Superhuman strength and black eyes. This happened right in front of my house. So I don't know what the fuck, like, so anybody that lives around me that wants me to fight, you're a retard. You're a complete fucking idiot. You're a jackass. A dipshit. Not worth a fucking dollar kind of motherfucker. Like, you know what I mean, bro? I fought 2 dudes right in front of you. Who, raise your hands if you from my city. Raise your hands. When's the last time you saw somebody in front of your house fight 2 dudes with a retractable bar, hand-to-hand combat? No weapons, no knife, nothing. Just his fist. Raise your motherfucking hands. Oh shit. Do I count? Because that was me. Okay. So anyway. Another event, this, you know, some other Illuminati bitches, right? Superhuman strength, black eyes, right? This fat piece of shit walks into the motherfucking convenience store. I'm not gonna tell you why. Well, they were doing some fucking street theater, you know, trying to make me look like I'm a nerd and shit, and I can't pick up girls and shit. That shit was disgusting to me. So, you know, and that's my corner store. That's the corner store I go to. That's where I get my Lucy's and shit like that. So don't fuck with me over there, man. That's my shit. You stay with your bitch ass Illuminati friends. Don't go to my motherfucking store, right? So I go over there, fucking piece of shit. He walks in. He has a brother, his fat piece of shit brother, right? You know, because I didn't have a problem with the fat piece of shit. I had a problem with the small piece of shit. So the fat piece of shit and the small piece of shit both walk in to the fucking store. So I start wilding out. I'm like, bro, don't come around here, nigga. I will fuck you up. So, you know, we're inside the store and his fucking brother starts wilding out and shit. Well, he was cool at first. I understand the guy because he didn't know, but what maybe, I don't know if he knew what his younger piece of shit brother did. I don't know, you know, but he looked like he didn't know. But he was getting riled up and he was talking about guns. I don't like it when people talk about guns. Don't fucking talk about guns to me, nigga. I'm not afraid of anything, nigga. Fucking goddamn Jesus Christ with an RPG couldn't scare the shit out of me, nigga. Like, stop talking shit. Period. Period. There's nothing you can say. There's nothing you can do that can intimidate me, scare me. Shut the fuck up. Right? So anyway. Big piece of shit starts getting annoyed, right? He wilding out. He's talking about guns, all kinds of shit. So we start squabbling inside the store, man. I start pushing his face around, man, throwing him on fucking things and shit. He goes outside and shit. Bro, the guy is still like, he's still talking. He's still talking, right? He goes outside, he's still talking. He's like, yo, you look here, I'm gonna knock your ass out. So I'm losing my goddamn shit. I am losing my shit. Bro, walk outside. I'm like, how you gonna do that, bro? Like, you know, go ahead, try your best shot, right? So I try to get the motherfucker to fight, right? He didn't want to fight. Like, you know, he didn't want to fight. At first, you know, he started doing something like this. I shit you not. I'm not even kidding. He didn't want to fight. He started doing something like this, right? Like, you know, I was like, bro, like, how you gonna sit there and fuck with a nigga, right? And you don't want to fight and shit, man. But I'm thinking that in my head. I didn't really tell him that, right? But I'm like, I'm kind of getting depressed by that time, right? I'm like, yo, look at this fucking piece of garbage, right? Like, the fuck is this? So this nigga, so I start swinging and shit. You know, I miss on purpose. I just want him to come out of his shell, you know. So he starts swinging and shit. He hit me, but I couldn't feel shit, bro. I was like, what the fuck is this? So I didn't even keep going, bro. The guy was so weak. I was like, you know what? Fuck this. You just go home, nigga. Fuck you. You're so weak, I don't even want to fight you, bro. Like, you're so weak, I don't even feel like fighting. This is not even a fight. If I punch you one time, I'm gonna break your entire face. Fuck home. Go the fuck away. But the thing is, I still have a problem with him because he didn't understand what the fuck just happened, right? And he was still thinking he was cool. Like, I let him go, but he kept acting like he was cool, and that's where the chips fall down. Like, he should have just went home, right? But nah, he kept the fucking shit going. So I'm like, I'm gonna get you, bro. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but best believe I'm gonna get your ass. You know? And I don't even have a problem with the fat piece of shit, the tall one. I have a problem with the small piece of shit, right? Because the small piece of shit, again, this was a 2 versus 1 scenario. The whole time I was, you know, squabbling with the other motherfucker, the small piece of shit that was doing all the Illuminati bullshit, he didn't do shit. He didn't do a goddamn thing. Not the whole fucking time. He didn't do a fucking thing. He didn't even lift a finger. Like, this nigga acted like if his fat piece of shit brother would have got fucked up, he still wouldn't have done shit. This nigga was just hanging back like this, bro. Like, fuck out of here. Fuck the Illuminati. You can kiss my ass. These niggas are weak as fuck. There is no reason for us to listen to anything these motherfuckers have to say or to let them do whatever the fuck they want because they are weak-minded people. They are physically weak. They're emotionally weak. They're just weak. The only guy that might be part of the Illuminati that's not weak, I would say that's The Rock. You know, the fucking wrestler. You know, obviously, you know, but apart from, and probably he's a weak ass bitch too. Maybe he's a weak ass bitch too. Who knows? He might be. He might be. The size don't mean shit. Size don't mean shit. I learned out the cool way. You know what I mean, bro? Size does not mean a fucking thing, bro. He might be the weakest bitch motherfucker in there. And probably, maybe The Rock got his ass whooped by Brad Pitt one day, you know, and nobody knows about it, right? Just like Once Upon a Time in the last movie with the Manson family and shit, right? Maybe that happened. Who knows? Who the fuck knows? Maybe not, but maybe. Maybe Robert Downey Jr. whoop The Rock's ass. Who knows? You don't know. You can't live your life just relying on your eyes, bro. You gotta rely on your head too, man. You gotta rely on your spirit, your heart, your mind, and your eyes. Not just the eyes. Oh, he's big, so he must be strong. Oh, no. That's not how that shit works. I'm sorry, buddy. That does not mean one fucking thing. Not one fucking thing, bro. So, you know, if you want to fight, you're welcome. I don't turn down fights. Like, not really. You know, I don't really turn down fights, bro. You know, if I turned down a fight, it's probably because I was busy and you wasn't worth it. You know, if that ever happened. But it's an extremely rare case. Like, that's like a extreme rare case that I turned down a fight. An extreme rare case, bro. Extreme rare case. It does not happen a lot. And if you're somebody if I don't know you, I might not care. I'm like, who the fuck is this guy, right? And even if I don't know you, like, even if I don't know you, it doesn't matter, you know, because that's the thing, though. Like, I do blood magic, right? You know, I do blood magic. So to me, getting in the fight is like a gift sometimes, right? Because now I can collect some blood. It doesn't matter if it's my blood or somebody else's blood, you know, but I can make little, you know, I can make things with blood, right? So, well, I used to believe in that a long time ago. But, you know, back in the days, whenever that happened, I was like, in the back of my mind, I was like, yes. You know, because I'm not going to cut my face, or, you know, I might cut somebody else's face, but you catch what I'm saying, right? So, it is what it is. It is what it is. And I know this video is pretty fucking violent, but it's for a good reason. It's for a good reason. It's for a good reason. This is only things that have happened in the past. And it might happen again. Because we're human. Because humans are stupid. And when they don't know how to react to something, they start acting primitively, right? But the thing is, I'm not just a scholar. I'm not just a smart person. And it doesn't matter. What I'm trying to tell you is, these people are such fucking cowards that they do not care if you're a fighter or not. They don't care if you're tough or not. They don't care if you're cool or not. They don't care if you dress well or not. They don't care if you know how to love somebody or not. They don't care if you got good taste in music. They don't care if you got good taste in clothes. They don't care if you know how to cook. They don't care if you got good taste in cooking. They don't care. People are cowards. And they do cowards shit. It's not you. The problem is not you. You are not the problem. Right? If you listen to YouTube's like, oh, well, blah, 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 blah. I heard this guy say that the people that you see walking around or people that are higher level than you, right? I heard that shit. I swear to God, that was on targeted individual. You know, just it's somewhere in there. I don't remember the guy's name, but this nigga said, he legit said that some of these people, like the cowards, right, that are walking outside, like the two dudes, right, that rolled up on me and motherfucker went away home scared and shit, which I never saw that nigga ever again after that shit, right? You know, that motherfucker he's like more advanced than me. That's what he's saying. That's what this guy was saying, bro. I was like, what the fuck? What? What? So, you know, my demonic essence, the thing is, I'm more comfortable with my demonic essence. And mind you, there are people that are way more comfortable with their demonic essence than I am. I'm not even the worst one out here. Like, you think I'm bad? Wait till you see this. You know, like, I'm not, you know, so I'm very comfortable with my darkness, you know. I'm very comfortable with my darkness. I don't have a problem with the darkness. It's not a good thing to have a problem with your own darkness. It's complete bullshit. To come into existence, you have to have an amount of rage. Like, I have a sister, right? She has, screw it. Somebody else, right? I know somebody that's bipolar, right? I know somebody, yeah, I'm not gonna air out my dirty laundry here, but I know somebody that's bipolar, right? And this person is bipolar, but this person not only is bipolar, but this person always falls into depression every couple of months and shit, right? So I'm like, man, I'm talking to this person. I'm like, you know, a good friend of mine. So I'm like, yo, man, you gotta get out this rut, dude. Like, you gotta get out the rut, bro. And he's like, ah, man, I'm just so depressed. I don't even feel like doing this. I don't feel like doing that. I'm like, bro, yeah, but you gotta use your rage, right? And this person, I kept repeating it, use your rage, get mad, right? And I kept repeating it, but I know that it was falling on deaf ear, because this person thinks like I was just saying something that everybody says, right? Or it's just, I was just trying to make him or her feel better, right? But no, that's actually how you gotta do shit. You legit, it takes rage to create. You have to be angry to create. In Dragon Ball, they always extend their power level and shit, and they always scream like, ah. That's what they're doing. They're using rage. You have to have anger. You have to have rage. Not actual anger. You don't have to hate anyone, but you know what it feels like to be angry. You know what it feels like to be in rage, maybe. But you know what it feels like to be angry. You got to use that same that same energy, that same serotonin adrenaline pump. You got to use it to create things. So if you want to become real in the matrix, if you want to manifest things in the matrix, you have to use a significant amount of rage, right? And rage does not come from the light. You can't. And even so, even if your rage comes from the light, even so, you have to understand and respect your own anger. You have to respect your own darkness, because if you use anger to manifest and you use rage to manifest things into existence, you're gonna lose yourself. You're gonna lose yourself. You're gonna lose yourself, right? So you have to understand that you're only using rage for this particular moment. You're not living your life as an enraged or angry person. You're not an angry person. You're just focused, right? So, like I said before, I'm sorry, I used myself as an example for this, and I went pretty violent on purpose. I'm sorry, my bad. I won't do it again. Maybe. I'm not making any promises. But this is vibrational work at the same time, because I'm hearing there's a lot of cowards around me that wants to fight me and shit, and they keep talking about it, but they don't do anything, right? And I'm not the one. I'm not the one. Like, you can't humiliate me by thinking that I'm not gonna fight you. I'm going to fuck you up. If you really want this, I will beat your ass. You know what I mean? If you really want it. I'm not going to go looking for you. I don't give a shit who you are, what you are, where you come from, or who the fuck you can call, because even that shit won't work. But if you truly, actually want to fight me, because that's the only way that you can make yourself feel better about yourself, then you're welcome. I will grant you your request. I will grant you your wish. I'm an honorable person. I'm a knight. I'm a knight in shining armor. And that's what knights do. We fight for the kingdom. But we're not going to fight any doofus off the street, though. But if it's that bad, if I make you feel like such garbage that you're so stupid and retarded that you literally have no other anything to feel like you might hang at my knees, and fighting would be the only thing that will make you feel like you're at least you're this close, you're like this close to me, then I'll do it. I'll do it. All you have to do is ask. And like I said before, they don't do that. They do shit like that because they think that spiritual people, like, some people are so retarded and so cowardice that they try to find angles to, disturb you. Me, since I'm already good at everything, they try to use fighting, but the thing is, even fighting is, it's not something, but it's because when you're at the state where you want to fight the guy, is because you ran out of shit. You just don't know what to do anymore, bro. So, and even there, I'm way worse than you, like way worse. So even there, you're not on my level. Even in the fight game, you're not on my level, right? There's no catching up to me ever. Just forget about it. Forget about it, bro. Just never mind. And it's the same thing that goes ditto for all the other spiritual people, because other spiritual people won't fight you. They're gonna fuck you up in another way. You're gonna get instant karma. They're gonna fuck you up in another way. That's why some spiritual people don't waste their time fighting, and most of the time, that's what the fuck happens to these people, right? They don't fight. Motherfuckers try to bully them, and the bully gets bullied after. The bully always ends up being bullied, bro. But some people don't learn. It's like watching the Jackie Chan movie. It's like watching the Jackie Chan. Jackie Chan is like fighting two, three. But Jackie Chan be kicking the dude's face. The guy flips over, spins around 3 times, nigga. Bow. Wow. Stop fighting. Nope. There's like 2 or 3 guys that keep coming, right? Just kicking people, they flying over things, flipping over things and all kinds of shit, right? But they keep coming. It's like, hey, man, I'm gonna tell you what, if I bring 5 of my friends and you kick one of them so hard that he does 3 fucking spins before hitting the ground, I'm not fucking with you anymore. Yo, I'm like, we're good. We are good, sir. Here is your whatever. Sorry to have bothered you, man. Nope. These people, they're so empty inside, and they can't even, you make them feel like they're in total fucking despair, bro. So they can't even afford not to do it. Right? Because the person's gonna end up killing himself. Right? And it's not your fault. I'm not saying that you're doing it on purpose. You're not doing it on purpose. No one is. It's just people are fucking crazy nowadays, man. They just lost their fucking minds, bro. It has nothing to do with us. It has nothing to do with anything. They just lost their fucking minds. And it's not like they lost their fucking minds on purpose. These people are transformed into zombies. These are all the behavior of people right now is the direct result of all these Illuminati rituals, contracts, blood contracts, the celebrity killings, the stupidity on the news, and so much more, right? This is the result. If you listen to all of these things that is going on in the world and you believe in it, that's what you're gonna look like. That's the Matrix. Those people live in the Matrix. Those are Matrix people. So in the Matrix, those people are fucking normal, man. Those are everyday normal people. There is absolutely nothing wrong with these people in the Matrix. In the Matrix. And even in the Matrix, they're not that normal, but they're not the worst of people. Even though they kind of are, but they're not the worst of people because, serial killers and what. But in actuality, these people are the worst of people, man. Because serial killers, they live their reality, man. Serial killers live their truth, bro. Spiritual people live their truth, bro. Killers live their truth, bro. Boppers, people, the street fighters, all kinds of, they live their truth, bro. They live reality. They feel reality. They bleed, they sweat, they cry. They express themselves. They feel the anger. They feel the joy. These people are alive. But people like this, that you see coming around you, gravitate around you, that try to call you names and try to make you look like you're something you're not, bro. Those people are dead inside. They are walking, living dead people, zombies, like Matrix people. So, once again, it's not your fault. Stop thinking that you did something wrong. It's not you. The person that did do something wrong is, the big hot dog in the sky. That guy. That's his doing. That's his doing. That's why, I had to go get some fucking backup. Right? I had to go figure out the truth first because Lucifer was working on me for a minute now. I just didn't notice. I knew he was planning something. I just didn't know what he was planning. But I knew he was planning something because the dude was too smooth for school. He was too smooth, Like I remember one day I was like, yo, why is Satan so goddamn pissed off at me? Right? It's not like I killed, and this is exactly what I said. I said, it's not like I killed a bunch of demons and shit. I mean, I was kind of a little bit of a demon hunter in my younger age, but I was like, it's not like I killed a bunch of fucking demons and shit. Why is all this shit happening, right? And then I heard a voice say, you killed exactly 647 demons. Like somebody was keeping count, bro. Like I was like, what? There's no fucking way I killed 647 demons. I still don't know what that means. Maybe I did. Maybe that's what I did in a past life, So I don't know, but I don't, I do know I had a couple, squabbles with people like, that was calling themselves demons or that were actually possessed, while they were trying to do harm to people and shit. So that happened a couple of times, but it was like not even 20, like barely, like, like, and 20, I'm trying to be braggadocious when I say 20. It's not even 20. It's not even that. It's probably way lower than that. But I will never forget the day. That shit was 6 years ago, man. I was in my apartment. It was late at night. I was watching a video. I was listening to electronic music, but I was watching a video on YouTube on my Xbox, and the video that was on was FKA Twigs. I don't remember the name of the song, but it was FKA Twigs, and it was like super late at night. It was like midnight. It was 12:50 at night and shit like that, right? And I heard a voice say, you killed 647 demons. I was like, what the fuck? How do you even know that, right? Like, but so I remember it like yesterday, right? And I still don't know what that means, because now I kind of feel bad if I did actually do that. That's kind of messed up. Because now I understand what the fuck going on. And I'm pretty sure in the past life, I had no idea what the fuck was going on. I was just living my life, being in the Matrix like everybody else. And even if I wasn't in the Matrix, I still fucking pretty much believe in goddamn God and Jesus fucking Christ and shit, right? So I'm pretty sure, like, if he says that shit, that probably does actually come from somewhere. And he probably is on the nose on that shit, right? And to be honest, to be more braggadocious, from all the shit that I can do and the shit that you have seen on YouTube as of recently, I wouldn't be surprised if I had killed 647 demons. Because, like I said again, some more braggadociousness, right? Targeted individual movement, right? People was going crazy since 2015. People was, killing people with shotguns and all kinds of shit, right? I was doing my thing, man. I was doing my thing, bro. But last year, I really got tired. I was like, you know what? But I didn't have a YouTube. I didn't have a YouTube because I didn't believe in sitting here in the cube and shit. I was doing shit out there. I wasn't doing shit on this thing here, right? So, but it was a good thing. It was a good thing because a lot of people were crying last year, man, that they was getting attacked and harassed and all kinds of shit. And that's when I started my YouTube channel, all that shit went away, man. How many people this year are complaining about this shit? There's probably zero targeted individuals right now because I gave motherfuckers so much inspiration and power and will, bro, that they don't even need me anymore, bro. Shit. They don't even need me anymore. But now we're back because now it's time for the false prophets. We're back because of the false prophets. I'm not back because I wanted to be back. Somebody called me back, bro. Somebody wanted this to happen. I don't know who wanted this to happen, but somebody wanted this to happen. Partly the Illuminati because they're stupid and that's what they do. They always antagonize people until they get their eye poked out, right? So they antagonize people. This is what the fuck happens. So it's mostly because of them. But there might be somebody else too that's behind all of this that wanted this, like some kind of spiritual power that wanted this to happen. Because like I said before, I already did my job. I don't need to do more than that, man. A bunch of people are healed, right? You know, and of course, yes, they had to find out about, you know, the whole Lucifer thing, right? So I'm guessing that might be part of it. I think I'm a very important piece in this game of life, that in this chess game that we call game of life right now, man, because somebody had to realize the truth and somebody had to bring the truth, man, because, like, you know, he gave me a lot of power, like an amazing amount of power. And trust me, I'm a dude that used to fight with people or exercise people that thought they were demons and shit like that. And I've never seen this amount of power in any of these people, right? I have like, yo, like there's like, how many fucking Illuminati witches, like those that are following me, right? Those that believe me, right? Those that know who I am, right? I know I'm being braggadocious. You might not like me right now. I'm doing it on purpose because I feel like it. I ain't got nothing to do, all right? But but listen. How many Illuminati witches are doing rituals right now on me, bro? At least 10. I don't feel shit. I don't feel none of it, bro. Nothing. That's goddamn power. I've never seen that before. So to me, I don't want to seem braggadocious, but I think there's a real reason, and I don't think it's because of my devotion that, you know, he's protecting me from all these voodoo people, right? I think there's a very real reason why I'm here. There's a very real reason why I have to do these videos. There's a very real reason why I have to call out these people. There's a very real reason why some people have to listen to these videos. There's a very real reason why you need to listen to my videos, even if it gets violence, even if you don't like violence and it gets negative and you don't want to hear negative things, because you want to stay positive, you want to stay in a positive mindset, you want some success, you want to be $1 million, you're gonna be a millionaire, blah 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 blah. I get it. But sometimes you have to know when to get angry. Not at someone in particular. Just feel anger. You know, just feel it. Like, feel it. Because there's a lot of power in anger. Just like the Illuminati, they use hate because fear is so powerful that they inject themselves with the chemical conclusion of someone in heightened sense of fear. The adrenochrome thing, that's what adrenochrome is. It's a fear toxin, just like in Batman. It's a fear toxin. That's what adrenochrome is. Adrenochrome is a result of your blood chemicals changing because of the fear that you're releasing. Because when you're releasing fear, your adrenaline heights up, You got some natural morphine type of shit in case you get injured, right? So when you do get injured, you're kind of like thinking about getting injured, so like that it won't hurt that much. So you got this natural morphine that secretes itself within your bloodstream, right? So that adrenochrome shit, that's fear, and they get so high on it, it's more addicted than heroin, cocaine, whatever you want to call it, right? It's way more addictive, it's way more powerful, man, way more powerful. So fear, a good dose of fear, is an amazing mind trip for these people, right? So imagine what's really going on when you're angry. So that's why I was saying to this person, you gotta get angry, man. You gotta use your anger. You gotta use your anger. You gotta, get out of your funk by using your anger. Because some people are like, oh, you get it to do this, and you should go talk to people. Yeah, but before you go talk to people, get mad. Like, right? You don't feel like getting out of bed because you're depressed. Fuck that shit. I'm mad. It works. It fucking works, dude. It works. Maybe not all the time, obviously. But it's good to have that in your repertoire. So anyway, this video is too damn long. My name is Lucifer, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.